All right, hey everybody, it's Hohen confirmed here, and I got a guest.
SBPC King. Oh, hold up. I just interrupted.
Yes, and we have
No take twos. No
SBPC
take
here.
twos.
You want to say hi?
So, NFE. Let's talk about it. Gen 8's been pretty great so far, honestly. We just banned, like, everything that was stupid broken, too, so it's really nice to see that happening.
Yeah, NFE just got the ladder today. That was really cool. A lot of fun. Yeah, the quick bans just came in. You want to talk about like why some of those were just like incredibly broken?
Yeah, I'll quickly, briefly graze over it. So, essentially, Shadow Tag was just no one likes why not, and Goth Arena was if it trapped you and it had the right set, you lost.
Yeah, very much so.
Or even worse, if it trapped your Gird, you lost. If it trapped your Pylo and you didn't have anything to beat ground types after that, you lost.
Yeah,
essentially, it trapped something important, brought in a teammate, and won.
That was my big thing. Yeah, it had charm, trick. It was just really tough to deal with.
Rhydon and Doublade kind of fall into the same category. Like, I know defensive sets are mentioned on the post, but, like, those aren't used other than Crystallites using them once. Essentially, just if either of them got a Swords Dance up, you kiss your entire team goodbye. Shadow Sneak was busted on Doublade. Rhydon put up Rock Polish, then Gigantamaxed your team to death.
Offensively, yeah, they were incredibly crazy. And they even were pretty hard to punish defensively because, especially with the Dynamax buff, like even like a 4-time super effective hit on Rhydon, it could sometimes tank that unbelievably. Like, yeah, I don't know how you took that thing down a lot of times.
You just prayed to God Mare burned it. That was the answer. I started running Air Balloon Mare and switching it to its Max Quake on the third turn and then scalding it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because even if it landed a
you
Max Quake, it got the special defense buff. Max Edge got the Sandstorm for more special defense. That thing was really broken. Oh, because its stabs max moves raises its special defense, both of them, and I mean at that point.
And then so the last one, Type Null. Type Null I actually didn't use much because I can tell you why it's broken, which is that it's far too bulky and everything it does, it just gets to sit on everything and or immediately annihilate you with Swords Dance sets. Like, not even hazers like Corsola can stop it, because once it's up, and it kills you and it wins. And if it doesn't immediately murder you, it can just sit and PP stall you with rest. But regardless of how much I use it, I'm just going to admit right now, I've never once used Type Null effectively. I'll just tell you why it's broken.
I thought it was broken too, the way that it could set up. It was also, wasn't it the bulkiest mon in the tier of the Violet, like outside of like Dusclops?
I believe Galarian Corsola was on the same level of bulk as it.
Well, how good is Corsola's like HP? Does it even matter at that point?
No, because base 100 defense is an Eviolite with Ghost typing. You're not getting much out of it, but it had base 60 HP, which is not bad at all for this tier. Especially when you got base 100 defenses backing it up. It's like Chansey, but with less health, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's a really fun mon we can definitely get into talking about. But
yeah, let's just transition right into that. Like, powerhouses of the metagame.
Yeah.
First thing we're gonna bring up is Galarian Corsola. Like, this thing is just busted. Like, it runs defensive sets. Regardless of what way you split its defenses, because I can split it 10,000 different ways. I can go Spadef, I can go Fizdef, I can go mix with a Fizdef lean, I can do some kind of weird thing where I invest in the hex damage a bit. Regardless of what way you spin this mon, it's gonna sap your team out slowly.
Totally, and it's also a great rocker. We lost a handful of rockers, and the fact that it's also a spin blocker, Wisp and Hex teams.
And it also compresses a few other roles other than just like utility roles, like such as rocking and such, but with access to Haze, it's pretty much the stall mon that just sits in on everything, not have a way to finish. It's just a stall mon, like it sits in there, and it does pretty much everything you'd ever want the mon to do. Then it's got teammates such as Hippo, Hippopotas that can break up those physical setups of supers that, like, say you're not running Haze, you have Whirlwind Hippopotas in the back, that will help it handle it.
Oh, is Whirlwind even here this gen? Oh, it is.
Yeah, Whirlwind's here.
Is Roar gone?
It's... Yeah, Roar isn't, Whirlwind is.
Okay, that makes sense. I tried to use Roar Pillow Swine, that's how I know it wasn't allowed.
Yeah, other mods. Drakloak is pretty good right now. The thing about Drakloak is that it's got the really, really good speed tier of 102, which allows it to outspeed both Mime and Galarian Lanoon, which we'll get into both of these later, but having access to U-Turn with that, and then access to both physical and special side sets between D-Dance, Life Orb, or D-Dance Eviolite, Infiltrator to break sub-based mons. It's got specs, meaning it can use special side stabs and coverage moves to just hit everything at once. U-Turn, again, pivoting, giving it a lot of momentum on the field every time it comes in.
Is it safe to say it's the fastest out of the viable mons right now? I'm trying to think of the mons I've seen.
It's definitely the fastest right now, but out of the viable sets and mods, Galarian Lanoon slightly overtakes it because Scarf Drakloak is in that set.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean Scarf, yeah, but unboosted meta, it's 102 the highest base speed.
Yeah, 102 is the highest. If I recall correctly.
Well, I mean that's a pretty good thing. I was gonna say Clear Body's decent enough too if you're worried about sticky webs. But no, I mean for the most part, yeah, I think that spec set that you showed me was pretty cool. I was gonna bring up some of the best Dynamax users of the tier, because Dynamaxing, I mean, this is just it's a whole other can of worms in this generation.
And NFE definitely shows it. There's no doubt that everything that can press Gigantamax will get something most definitely good out of it. Offensively, you have stuff like Rufflet, you have stuff like even Mudbray, Haunter, Piloswine, the Lanoons, the new Galarian Mime. We had Rhydon and Doublade before, but those are both gone. Farfetch'd is by far the best abuser because of its insane coverage.
You think Farfetch'd is the best? Sweeper with Dynamax?
Sweeper-wise, it's Rufflet. Utility-wise, it's Farfetch'd, because what happens is Max Airstream plus Max Knuckle is disgusting already, but when it's got Scrappy Max Knuckle, at +1, almost nothing comes in.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed attack boost. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
Dang, I definitely gotta try that. That's awesome.
Essentially just, and when I say this, I mean when I say the brief statement, it's in a joking way, but I'll kind of get into what I mean when I say this. Team building is irrelevant as long as you can Dynamax, but if you can't Dynamax, team building is relevant.
It's tough. Dynamax is so centraling in this meta, and even in play, trying to bait out the Dynamax early or saving it in your own, it makes or breaks games so much.
Honestly, here's my thing about banning it, and this is kind of something I've actually enjoyed about Dynamax, because it's definitely a thing, once you get to adapt to it, you'll for some reason find a fondness for it, and I see the Dynamax, quote-for-quote Dynamax metagame, as its own little sub-piece of the game. You have to mentally challenge your opponent to move around you. Say, just a hypothetical, I have Drakloak in, you have your Mime in, your Mime's Dynamaxed, you're probably expecting me to Dynamax here to hit you, but if I U-turn into a Dark type on your Psychic, or, no, you'll probably press an Ice move, so say I U-turn into some kind of Ice resist, being either Reboot or a Steel type, eat your hit, and then Dynamax with that mon, with Choice Scarf to beat you, it's a whole different metagame of its own that I just got an advantage off of because I outplayed your Dynamax.
It is, and I think there's merit to, I think that's why Regenerator is maybe even better this gen, because if you could take the right types of hits and then not have to worry about it too much while stalling out those, Dynamax turns, it's great. And same thing that goes with mons like Morgrim that have that Prankster T-Wave or even Substitute to stall it out. Just having that option to waste turns of your opponent's Dynamax while preserving your own is an incredible counterplay.
So yeah, it's definitely like interesting, but at the same time, I'm not even gonna lie, because it's a completely busted mechanic. Like, yes, I'm talking about it, and it's got this whole skill gap thing. Like, oh, you can get so much better with this. You can go into this own deep metagame of its own metagame, but no, it's a busted mechanic, regardless of what way you look at it. Yes, it increases the skill cap. Yes, there is ways to play around it, and it, in a way, makes team building slightly irrelevant. Because I'm gonna get trashed for this take. I already know it. I'm literally sitting here knowing it. That someone's gonna make a post on this saying that my take is trash, and I don't care because I said what I said. I meant what I meant. Team building becomes slightly more irrelevant when you consider Dynamaxing into it, because what happens is you build something and then you realize this isn't built to take Dynamax. I probably lose here.
Gosh.
Which you might say, no, that makes team building more relevant. No. It makes it irrelevant in the sense that once you've built and you're in the game, if they Dynamax you in the right spot, regardless of what way you built your team, you probably just lost there.
Oh, you know what? I kind of agree with that, because I've had a lot of teams here that it's like, oh my gosh, why do I have 4 Pokemon weak to Psychic, or why do I have no Stealth Rocks on this team? And it really doesn't even matter too much. It with Dynamax and just in the right situation, you just snowball teams. I mean, who cares at that point? About like just general team composition. So I'm not going to give you the worst trash for that take, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and it's something you definitely don't see until you're dealing with it in practice. Like, on paper, you look at it and go, no, you just build around it, forehead, and take one look at what I'm saying and take one look at what's going on in the game. If you have a fighting type counter in that gets beat by flying, so you got a poison grass, you got Roselia in, it eats this fighting type move, right? And Brave Bird's not a safe play. I Dynamax you and hit you with Max Airstream, and now I'm snowballing your team.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
And with choice items, which is something really, really good to get into, because choice items probably is what makes Dynamax really scary. Turn 1 of the Dynamax, your choice item is still in effect. Like, this is just mechanics. Your choice item will be in effect for the first turn of your Dynamax, and the other 2 it's not.
Yeah, so you'll get the speed or the attack or special attack.
And it matters a lot. If Specs Shadow Ball misses the KO, I promise you, Specs Max Phantasm probably won't.
Gosh, that is so tough to think about. Man, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do with Dynamax this generation, but this is the game so far. I've had a lot of fun with it. I like Gen 8 NFE. I know I'm usually the ZU main for the last generation, but I'll definitely be sticking around NFE to, get my ZU fix.
I'm not gonna lie though, yeah, let's stick around while you can, because generally speaking, I don't plan on banning Dynamax. Yes, I think it's a busted mechanic, but we're still very early in. I don't actually think banning it is the right call here just yet.
Yeah, we definitely need to see where, how the metagame settles.
Yeah, if it adapts and the snowballing gets worse, then we most definitely it's got to go then. But for right now, I think we should continue to let defensive play make its stand while it's here, and make new creative ways to sit on things and find ways to play around it. Like, for example, like if I had something like Corsola, that its only thing it's going to be having is Max Phantasm, I just bring in my normal type then. And now they literally just wasted their Dynamax because they thought they needed to live a hit with that extra bulk, but in reality I called them on it and I just sat the entire game.
Yeah, that's another aspect of Dynamax we don't even think we covered yet, is that extra bulk and the defensive Dynamax to counter the opponents. That's a tough one as well. Tough dilemma to be in.
Pretty crazy as a mechanic.
Yeah, dang. Well, hey, do you want to get a quick ladder game or two to celebrate the fact that NFE finally has a ladder to play on?
Oh yeah, totally. I sent you a couple teams earlier. I think you should pop off with those.
Yeah, I want to use the Galar Fetch. This looks so much fun. Do you want no speed on this, even if you have? If I was planning to, Dynamax, is the
and you wanted the Max Airstream?
Yeah.
The call on this was kind of weird because the original way I had built this team was during Doublade meta, and I needed that to be alive. I needed that scrappy so that way I could take this +2 sneak or take this Iron Head off of it and hit it back with Max Nut.
Yeah, okay.
Was my original intention. It could probably run speed now, but it was built back when I definitely needed that bull.
Okay, I'm gonna run just the there's 250, 252 won't be able to beat Mime after +1.
No, it won't.
I don't want to do Jolly. I don't think.
That's why I just continue running bulk. I don't think there's any point in running speed at that point.
Yeah, I'll run. I'll just run bulk.
I accidentally challenged you. My bad.
Oh, do you want it? Did you challenge me? Here, I'll play you if you want.
Back, so that way I can... Oh, yo, really? Hold up. Let's go.
All right. I think we played once on the ladder already, didn't we?
Yeah, we've ran into each other on the ladder. I'm bringing the You said you're bringing the Farfetch team, right?
Oh yeah, I'll bring the Farfetch team.
All right. Oh nope, that's a ban team. Oh wait, never mind. Ban list is actually on here. I'm so used to the ban list not existing, like having to make sure my teams aren't banned and whatnot. Feels so good.
All right, this ain't a bad team.
So yeah, what I have here is kind of like a balance built around Hat Rim Corsola, with the offensive potential of Farfetch'd and Haunter being the main sweepers, Morgrim being to cripple things, and Lanoom being my main pivot.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's nice that you have magic bounce too. Do you even have what is it, like defog, Farfetch?
No, I completely play off magic bounce.
That makes sense. So, what's your Draco switching?
See, that's a funny story because Corsola switches in it.
Oh no, does it take it well? Oh my god, that's nothing.
No, that's the story. Story of the year for Corsola is just, Corsola eats that.
Oh, that is annoying, man.
Ironic naming. Very ironic naming.
I didn't even notice you gave this. You gave this toxic over toxic spikes. I've been loving toxic spikes. Yeah, you got toxic on this.
That was the play. You're running my Galarian Meowth. So, to those watching and probably wondering, why is this dude running a literal Unmon? Well, one, I wanted to play with Unmons because Unmons are fun to play with. Two, its niche is just switching into Ice-type moves to suck up Gigantamax Ice-type moves for my team.
Yeah, that's probably... Is it the bulkiest Steel type we have on the special defensive side? That's not really too good.
No, it's not. It's not. I just wanted to run Meowth because it's cute. Well, not as cute as you can call that thing. It's my baby. Oh wait, no, never mind. Your next best option is Clang.
You also don't have any hazard removal on this.
I don't.
I'm not seeing it.
I don't.
What do I do against spikes? What do I do against spikes, man?
You die. That's the plan. You just die right there. Then again, spikes can't really be ran right now because Roselia is your best spiker. Are you really just about to let someone get a free Dynamax on you?
I don't know. I had success. Post or pre quick bans with Roselia and spikes.
That's fair.
This thing gets Nuzzle?
Yeah, this thing gets Nuzzle as an egg move.
What the heck? I don't even think Morpeko doesn't even get Nuzzle.
No, it doesn't. Last I knew.
Oh, of course. I felt bad. I was totally hacking someone on the ladder with with Paras earlier today. It's bad news. Oh, you run Fixat.
Bro, I run everything. I'm always prepped. You'll never know it until it's too late. This feels like literal C-teaming right now. Because I have this.
Oh, that did nothing. They can't even do a KO. Oh my gosh.
Jesus. +1 Facade gang.
Well, it looks like Hippo still works.
Does more. No, it didn't. It did about the same.
What is it? What was Hippo's niche last gen? Did it fit on some teams? I feel like
didn't you guys? Servine and Roselia were literally everywhere.
That's what I thought.
His niche was randomly dying.
Well, Dexit gives it something. Wait,
Yeah.
now you go for knockoff?
I don't know why I didn't knock off way earlier. Like, I feel like I should have knocked way earlier.
Oh, that's all good. And now I have no answer to this. You know what? I can't see the bottom two mons when I hover over on with my mouse, but I guess you don't have that problem, do you?
I just hold my finger over it because I'm on mobile.
Does it actually work for you?
Yeah, I just put my finger on it.
What? I've never been able to get that to work on my phone. Oh well.
I actually think you outspeed me here. This thing is slower than balls.
It is. It's no way. No, it's not. Its evolution is really slow. Hatchrim, I think, actually reaches like base 50. Base 49. So.
Told you that you actually do outspeed me right now.
I didn't trust it. What is it?
You actually did outspeed me there, because my speed's only 120, yours is like 147, I think.
Well, 126. Yeah, why are you 120? Do you run physical attack? Or negative nature?
No, I run... Why would I be running physical attack on Hatchrim?
I don't know. Doesn't it get like sucker? I don't know. I know its evolution has good attack, like in base 96.
Oh, for some reason I'm minus speed. I don't know why, but I am.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, why are you minus speed? I thought maybe you had a physical attack.
I didn't notice I was minus speed until you pointed it out. You're very, very quiet battlers.
I was gonna say, did you not give me a special defensive wall besides Cherub, or not Cherub, Corsola, and that was weak to Shadow Ball?
Yes and no. Mare functions as a special wall. Because, you know...
Oh yeah, I guess Mare could have came in. I don't know. I don't know the calcs against Haunter.
Mare functions as a Haunter check. It does it well enough as long as you make sure you don't switch into T-Bolt, which is why Hippo's there. You have to outplay Dynamax.
Speaking of Dynamax.
Oh boy, not this thing.
That went down?
That killed?
Yeah,
That was a
killed.
crit. Okay. I was like, excuse me.
It killed. Alright,
It's like, I'm about to say a swear word on the YouTube channel.
I don't think I'm monetized.
That's definitely it. Nothing with this thing.
You missed the para.
Alright. I get another chance. I get one more chance at it. This is my one more chance.
Oh yeah, you are faster still.
The top tier play.
Get out of here. What do I even have?
Scarf Haunter. We're always getting for Scarf Haunter.
Wonder how well I take this.
Tang. Absolute tang.
What did
What a
you...
monster. Yeah, Scarf Haunter just wins here.
Does it can it beat Mirror?
Yeah. It's gonna be there.
Oh my god.
The drop. I needed the drop. I wasn't even about to lie. Double
Yeah.
drops, boys.
I mean, it didn't even matter at that point, but
Oh, that's
GG.
broken luck at the end. Yeah, good game. I guess we'll go for one more.
Yeah, here, I'll bring the team up and you've been having some success with on the ladder.
Nice, nice.
Because I definitely gotta show off
Yes,
mine.
I'm bringing Meowth.
Okay, well, how is Meowth taking Max Focus Blast?
It's not. The trick is not to bring it in, unless I need to sack it there, in which case I will. Like, this mod... Okay, so something I've noticed on ladder that a lot of people do, that they should be doing if you're watching this, stop running physical Morgrim. It doesn't get any good benefit out of that. Like, sure, it gets the stabs, and the stabs are cute, but stop running it because you're actually putting yourself... Wow, that did nothing.
No. That's
That
tough
is
claws, too.
That is tough claws, mind you.
Yeah, it sucks because fighting or fairy and dark are such an awesome offensive, presence, but it's just better off running Dark Pulse and Dazzling Gleam because it actually has
It's
a usable.
nasty plot.
Yeah,
I run T-Wave nasty plot double stabs. It's pretty good.
It is. It's been working fine.
I literally don't even care.
I was
That's
thinking.
just how broken I am. I'm just that broken that I don't care. I'm just that good. It's also cold. I refuse to admit to my bad plays.
Risking the skull turn 1 on Hippo. I have bad memories of that. I have a ZUPL attached there a little bit. This doesn't even have knockoff. Isn't that a bummer? Pawn.
It is. It was definitely a big bummer. See, I know for a fact I can't sap you.
Why can't you sap?
No, I can't use sap, because if I sapped you there, I gave you +1. And I wasn't about to do that.
Well, you get to see this awesome set now.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, good, I missed.
The hard counter, obviously. This thing is surprisingly effective at stopping pawn.
Yeah, it did something after losing half its health.
It's bad, but that's why I love it. Don't let me not love using my bad Pokemon. They're my children.
You didn't use your Dyna yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, look, Tech's here.
Is he now? He gets to watch me lose with the worst Pokemon. Why is it so ugly? He needs to be quiet before he catches the nastiest fade. Also, it allows me to do this. Allows me to make sure T-spikes stay up off my side of the field.
Oh, there it is. Switching. Aw, dang it.
Nah, sorry. That thing gets rapid spin, excuse me?
Wait, you haven't seen this yet? You haven't seen Spin Mime?
I didn't know it got spin.
Oh my gosh, no, Spin Mime is
Yeah.
like one of its best sets.
Aren't I supposed to be counsel for this tier?
Apparently. Oh, hey, I think they fixed max move power. Because my Psyshock actually is showing the right... Oh, no, it's not. It's just from the terrain. Do you still get the power from...
Alright.
Do you think Specs kills?
Yeah, I definitely get away with this.
I don't even think it... Oh, no, the Dyna, yeah. No.
Broken. Oh my Jesus Christ! That did not just happen!
Yes, dude, I told you. I've been spamming Mime is broken for a while. This thing sets its own terrain, can't die thanks to, like, a Violite. It's ridiculous.
Like, I've never had an issue with it before you started playing.
No, trust me, man. It's a tough mon.
This is why you are officially the least fun to play this tier with.
Oh.
Just make everything look broken. Yeah, boy, stop with that. Stop all that noise. I carry the tech.
I don't even know how I want to deal with this mod. This unmon. No, my fetch is great. I'm a big fan of it.
Fetch is crazy.
God.
48. The first turn I crit, this thing dies.
Yes.
Or that can happen, you know.
Yes, got the para.
This is just one of those moments where it feels like ZUPL all over again.
Oh, didn't we play into UPL?
Yes, and you hacked me.
I
I'm going
did.
to say it on camera. Look, Hoenn fans everywhere, just know, this man dodged 2 stone edges when hitting either one of them won me the game.
Yes, but you did dodge a hydro pump, and that was a pretty vital hydro pump you weren't seeing coming.
You dodged 2 edges of way more value. lose here, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I definitely lose here. Yeah, because you move after me, payback is a broken move. Also, I think your guts like every smart player on the earth.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna not be guts. But payback. Oh wait, payback is doing. Oh, it's only. I thought it was like revenge, and you had to do damage.
Nah, no, you still do the crazy numbers of damage even after.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Are you T-Ball Hunter?
No, Shadow Ball should kill though. Oh, GG.
Yeah, I run T-Ball on Scarf Hunter because it, like, once you G-Max, you can just slam everything. Also, it's really cute for getting rid of Psychic Terrain.
Do you want to get rid of Psychic Terrain when you're... Oh, well, I guess in some cases. I guess, you know...
Yeah, because usually teams that set up that Psychic Terrain, they want to abuse it. And if you're using priority users, it's good to get rid of it. Also, you can prevent sleep, which is way more valuable sometimes.
Yeah, you're right about that. That is nice. Well, I think this was, how long have we even been recording? Yeah, sorry, we're back about that. I accidentally closed the video and I didn't mean to. But
it's because Hoenn only has top brain plays in game.
Yeah, after a game, my brain cells dropped to 0. But yeah, that was I think that was a good introduction about where NFE is heading this generation. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun building with it, even though you don't think there's any effort in building.
Edit that out. That was terrible.
All right, I'll edit SBPC.
Yeah, edit that part out. Like, leave the part of me saying edit that out. Like, just me stumbling and like, and then just like keep going.
All right, that'll be it. All right, see you guys.
I've been mobile my entire Smogon career. I've never once touched a computer on Smogon.
Are you kidding? Oh my gosh.
Other than when I stream at my mom's. Everything I do is from mobile.